Shalom from Jerusalem. This is Ruben Centeno once again. Sir, what is your name?
My name is Matthew.
Matthew, what do you think about the Iranian threat? They're posing not just to Israel, but to the surrounding nations around Israel.
My cousins who are Persian, who escaped in about 1982 from the Iranian Revolution, they say that the leaders, Ahmadinejad and the Ayatollahs, really are completely crazy. So that's their much more direct reporting from knowing Farsi, knowing what the people are saying, knowing what it means, all the subtle back and forths of the crazy religious talk that they have there. So that's what my cousins tell me. I don't know. I do not know.
So your cousins are Jews in Iran?
They're Jews in Tehran, Los Angeles.
Okay, so they left Tehran to come to the Americas.
They left in 1982.
Now, do you think that Ahmadinejad will use the bomb against Israel if he gets his hands on it?
Well, put it this way, it may not matter. Meaning, even if he has the bomb and doesn't use it, I would bet that a good portion of and let's say that Israel doesn't do anything about it, which is a different question. But if Ahmadinejad had a bomb and we didn't do anything about it, I think a lot of Israelis would leave Israel. I think that everyone would be scared. I think everyone would be scared that Hezbollah would get the bomb. I think that Hezbollah could attack us a lot more and we would be restrained in responding to them because we would be afraid of getting nuked. So even if they don't use the bomb, it's still terribly dangerous for the continuing existence of life here.
Now let's talk about sanctions. I know that the American administration and some of the European Union members have tried to impose 5 years of sanctions, but sanctions have not worked. What do you think is the best option for the Western powers that be to try and deter Ahmadinejad once and for all?
I don't think that deterrence is the answer. The question is what will make him unable to have a bomb? It's not deterrence would imply that we're scaring him into not doing something. That's what the word means. The sanctions apparently have had a significant impact on the Iranian economy. The Iranian middle class and even upper class, they're walking around with
little
suitcases.
people are the ones being hurt, not the regime.
Even the bigger people, they're walking around with suitcases of $100 bills because they don't trust the Iranian currency. The currency is collapsing, civil society is collapsing. Iran is in danger of a revolution again. However, they have a very powerful repressive regime with a high degree of radical ideological religious commitment that might be able to hold it together for at least a little while.
Has the Obama administration, since you're an American, I'm also an American, has the Obama administration done enough to completely just put a halt and an end to this threat?
Well, look, you and I are not policy insiders. We have some idea that there's been things going on over
behind
there.
the scenes.
There's been assassinations, there's been computer viruses, there's been sabotage, there's been things happening over there. Some of it may be Israel, some of it may be America, some of it may be France. They may be doing everything they can. It may make a lot more sense to do it that way rather than to actually have a war. I hope to God that stuff is enough. I hope to God that every Iranian nuclear scientist actually follows the Heisenberg principle. Meaning Heisenberg was a nuclear scientist in Nazi Germany, and he said no regime should have the power of a nuclear bomb, especially one as crazy as Hitler. So that's the Heisenberg principle, and that's what I hope that Iranian nuclear scientists follow.
Now, one final question. The news coming out of the Middle East say that Hezbollah, if Iran is attacked, that they will attack Israel. Hassan Nasrallah has stated that he will not hesitate if Iran is attacked by Israel. You think that Israel just go in and just glitter the sky?
Look, if it's a real war with Iran, all hell would break loose. I think actually even a lot of the Gulf countries would become involved on our side against Iran. I do think that Hezbollah would attack us, but I don't know. I mean, Hezbollah attacked without Iran's permission in 2006. You know, on a certain level, Hezbollah is an extension of the Iranian army, but on another level, they take their own orders. So depending on their local domestic situation in Lebanon at the time, they might launch 1 million rockets at us, and they might do nothing. I don't know. You know, that's not for me to say.
But now we can go to Gaza now. Haniyeh, the Gaza so-called Arab leader in Gaza, stated that he will not attack Israel if Israel will do a preemptive strike on Iran. But yet, I personally don't believe him because they continue to fire rockets on a daily basis to, you know, Sderot, Ashkelon, and all that area there. So, you know, who do we believe?
Well, put it this way, these are all Middle Eastern politicians, and I've never seen any reason to trust any of them. So, you know, it's also politics, it's also a Middle Eastern bargaining table. So what they say is usually not what they mean. And in terms of our leadership, I hope that what they say is not what they mean. If we really were going to attack Iran, we shouldn't talk about it at all. So the fact they're talking about it a lot makes me think that it's not going to happen and we're not going to attack them.
And one final question. Do you think Obama will win his second term with the $1 billion that he has to spend on campaigning?
Well, there's $300 million of super PAC money that would come out against Obama also on Romney's side. I think that little blips of the economy up or down is going to decide the election there. I don't think that's a good reason to decide on a president. But bottom line, I think that people will decide on whether to keep Obama based on how the economy's doing.
Yeah, as of yesterday, the Obama political team already started putting out the commercials on television against Romney about jobs that he supposedly took away from people that when he was governor. So what do you have to say about that? I mean, the economy in America is not the greatest, and I know because my brother lives in New York, and many people are hurting, as he tells me. But what do you think? Obama will win or not?
I don't think it makes a whole lot of difference. I thought it would make a big difference when Obama got elected, but he kept a lot of the same wars, the same executive privileges, Guantanamo Bay. Nothing changed. He paid out the stimulus and the bailouts to all the same big banks that support both parties. You know, there might be differences around stupid minor issues like gay marriage, but all the really big issues about how power is divided up, how things are decided, how the economic structure works, Obama, Bush, Romney, they're all on the same side.
They're all on the same side. This is Luden Centeno from Jerusalem, Israel. Shalom.